Hey guys, welcome back. I know I don't do a ton of reviews anymore on guns. You know, they are expensive. I don't always get them anymore, so just gotta bear with me and go with it whenever I'm able to get a really nice gun review out. So today we're checking out the KWA MP7A1. I don't do a lot of reviews on gas guns, gas SMGs specifically because A, they are expensive. Mags for these cost like 50 bucks a piece, and they don't hold more than 40 rounds. So I'd end up buying 5-6 mags. That's $250, $300. It's a lot of money I really don't need to spend on a single airsoft gun right now. So the fact that I get these is really fun. I had a lot of fun using this on the field the other day. I got a couple of kills with it. Very fun. I've only got 3 mags with it, so I have to be very conservative on ammo. I didn't even use full auto because that is a huge waste of ammo on a gun that only has a 40-round magazine. So before we get to talking about this really cool little gun, go ahead and watch this gameplay footage. It's about 2 minutes long. It's a lot of fun. I only use semi-auto, and we are running the CQB field at the NBR field. So check it out, and then we'll get to the review.
Ready! 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, I see him.
Tap moving left.
Loading. Yeah, there's one top right up there.
Alright guys, what do you think? You kind of got to see this gun first person a little bit. I know the camera could have been angled down a little bit more so you could see the gun better. But aside from that, I did get a few kills, even though I didn't announce them in the video, like I say, hit in the lower left corner usually. But let's actually go ahead and talk about the gun, and I'll tell you what I like and I don't like about it, and we'll actually kind of dig deeper into this. Now, KWA makes the MP7A1. This guy weighs maybe like 4 pounds or so. I didn't put it on a scale or anything, it's just, you know, holding it in your hand. Obviously, the full metal magazines do weigh quite a bit more. So when you have one of those in the gun, it really adds a lot of weight to it. Very realistic weight. I like the feel of it. Now, as you can see, I've got a light on here. It does have a rail on either side, top, and not the bottom because you got this vertical folding grip. We'll go into that a little bit later. But I like how you can actually mount like a laser or something here and have it right here with this vertical grip. It's very easy to use. Like always, we'll start with the back of the gun and move our way forward. The gun does have a retractable stock. The butt pad on it is all plastic. It's not rubberized in any way. There's a button on the right side here that you can pull, retract the stock out all the way, and it's very comfortable against your shoulder. I like the length between the gun and the stock pad. Also, I would like to note that there is very little wobble in the stock. I've noticed some other brands, cheaper brands notably, have a lot more wobble, and it's very annoying. So the fact that there is just a little bit of wobble there, it's actually very nice. You do get a pretty long rail on the top of the gun here, so if you want, you can fit an EOTech, magnifier, all the ridiculous stuff you really don't need. If nothing else, I'll probably just run a dot sight on this gun. It also does come with these flip-up sights, which are actually very nice. It'll have the white dots right there for you, so if you want to run that, you can. They're a little lower profile, or you can flip them up, and they are adjustable that way. One thing that was a little off-putting to me was the sling mounts here. They are there and they're existent. You have one in the front and in the back there. But they're actually very small, so if you want to fit like a sling or something in there, you might need like a small ring to bridge the gap between the adapter there and your actual sling. Now you do have two safeties on this gun, one with the fire selector and one with the trigger. So you notice I've got it on full auto right now, so you can't pull the trigger if you're just pulling the trigger itself. You have to pull the safety on the trigger as well. Very similar to what Glock does on their firearms. Now right now I have an empty magazine in, so the charging handle pulls back about 2.5 inches or so. And obviously because the magazine is empty, the bolt is locked back. The bolt catch functions just like the real thing. Very nice spring behind it, so that functions very well. It's very satisfying to use. The mag catch is this little notch right here. It's ambidextrous, so you can pull it down from either side. Now this gun is actually very lefty and righty friendly as well. So if you're a lefty or righty, or if you have a third arm possibly, that's great. You're probably gonna like this gun. Drop that and your magazine will drop out. One more small gripe I had. It's not a huge deal to me because I'm a righty, so I'm going to be using my right hand and my right thumb. The left side selector here was a little bit loose. You can probably fix that with an Allen key pretty easily. But the one on the right side here was actually really loose. Now I want to make sure I don't lose that. There actually is a small Allen key screw at the very top there. It's just a matter of finding an Allen key that's small enough to fit this. It's very small. Vertical grip on this can be pulled just straight down without releasing these two tabs here, and it'll lock into place. Pretty sturdy, but don't fall on this. It is integrated by plastic here on the frame. Pull the lock down here to flip it back up. One thing I did not like about this gun, however, was the location of the hop-up. You need a small Allen key to go in this hole here. I believe it's a 3mm or so. And you'll rotate it, and there isn't a lot of give for the hop-up. It'll rotate about a third or a half a circle. You do get a snapping sound, clicking sound every time it rotates a little bit. It's just hard to tell how your hop-up is engaging. It's not something I really enjoy about it. I really wish they had located the hop-up somewhere in here so it's a little more accessible and easy to use. Now, like I said, the gun does run on green gas. So these magazines are pretty heavy. They hold about 40 rounds. I like to put maybe 37, 38 in them, because if you do stack these all the way, there's quite a bit of pressure on the top here, and they don't always feed the first few rounds. So these magazine feeders will actually lock down on the bottom here, which is very nice. That way you can easily load your mags in without having to hold it down the entire time. When you release it, in theory it should either be full, but if it's not, make sure you guide it up with your thumb or something, because the top here, it can fracture. It is plastic, so it's never good. Like a lot of the gun, you do get HK trades on here. They are licensed. It's very good. Magazine fill for the gas is on the very bottom here, so it's very easy to operate. And one thing I really didn't like about this was all these warning labels on here and everything. You know, airsoft gun, 6mm, not a toy, blah blah blah. Very off-putting. Did not like that at all. I may cover it up. Now I am using TSD 0.2 gram rounds in this gun right now, so let's see what it chronos. The majority of these are shooting around 400 feet per second, maybe a little over. Let's go ahead and try some full auto and see what it's like. So, what did you guys think of the KWA MP7A1? I rather enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun using it on the field. I just wish I had more magazines for it. The mags are pretty expensive, so I don't know if I'm going to be adding to the magazine collection for this gun in the future or not, but we'll see. If I can get some cheap ones, I may. It just really depends. It is pretty fun as a sidearm. Not the greatest as a primary, just because the accuracy on the field is not that amazing. It's got pretty good range. The accuracy's okay, but using it as a sidearm, it is pretty hefty. The magazines themselves weigh a lot, so if you're carrying several of those, it is quite a bit to carry. It's really up to you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Prodigy from Kilo23. This has been a lot of fun, and I really hope to get some more gun reviews out there soon. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.